Okay, so hello and welcome to everyone on today's bootcamp on generative AI. So let's start. So, how I want this session that this session should be very interactive, that you guys must interact with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop your questions in the chat box. As well as if you have any queries, you can drop your queries and questions in the chat box. If you do not understand anything, please feel free to ask me. So let's kick off things with a question. So before I give you any answers, let's take a moment to think about it. So I will drop a poll in the chat box and feel free to complete that poll. So I have dropped the poll in the chat box. So the question is, are you familiar with the concept of generative AI? So I'm not going to answer this right away. Instead, I want it to hear from you guys. So you can share what comes to your mind when you think of this question. So let's wait for a minute. Great. So I can see multiple answers flowing. So let me ask you, like, what if I told you that generative AI is actually transforming everything around us? Not just the technical world, but how businesses, creatives, even individuals are getting things done. So before I go any further on what is generative AI, let's take a deeper look in what generative AI is, how generative AI works, and why it is such a big deal. So we are going to break all of this down into simple terms so everyone can follow. So let's dive in. Now, let's take a moment to have a general idea on what generative AI is. So let's take a moment to personalize this session for you. So generative AI, it is not just for any specific group of people. It is for everyone. Like whether you are a technical field or you are from a non-technical one, AI can make a huge impact on your work, your career, and your productivity. So to make this session more relevant, I want to know who we have in room today. So I've got some images to help us guide in understanding where you fit. So here we have some fields on the technical slide like software engineering, data science, cybersecurity, where generative AI is making some serious waves. Whereas on the non-technical side, we have got areas like the human resource, the learning and development, the project management. These fields are also seeing incredible transformations thanks to the AI. So I want to think about your role or the field that you work in. Are you working in a technical domain or are you a part of the non-technical domain? So let's take a quick poll for that. What is your domain? Are you from the technical domain or you guys are from the non-technical domain? So let me just shoot up the poll. So we have the poll like what is your background? You are from the technical domain, for example, coding, DevOps, programmer, software engineering, data science, computer science, or you are from the other areas like non-technical side, for example, human resource, learning and development, project management. So take a moment to vote. And once we have the results, we'll tailor this session based on the best interests. Fantastic. So it looks like we have strong presence of the non-technical domain today. So that's because generative AI, it is revolutionizing the way we approach the everyday tasks like the human resources, learning and development, compliance, and digital marketing. So let's take a closer look how AI is making waves in these areas. So let's talk about the human resource. So imagine using AI to streamline the recruitment process, automating the resume screening, enhancing the candidate matching, and even generating interview questions that are tailored to specific roles and that are tailored to specific resumes. So no, this is not the future. This is happening right now. Next, we have the L&D managers. So AI it's transforming the employee training development by generating personalized learning paths, by creating dynamic training content. AI is helping companies boost their employee skill sets more effectively than ever before. Why? Thanks to generative AI. Moving on, we have compliance. With the explosion of regulations and the complexity of compliance, AI can help by generating reports, by analyzing the legal documents, and by ensuring that activities are within the regulatory guidelines. AI can be your assistant in keeping everything compliant without you drowning in the paperwork. Next, we have the digital marketing. So AI, it is helping the marketeers to create content, optimize the campaigns, and even predict customer behavior. From automatically generating blog to crafting engaging copies, AI is taking the burden of human marketeers and giving them more creative space. As you can see, whether you are in the HR, you are in the L&D, you are in the compliance or marketing, AI, it is already working to make your roles easier, faster, and more efficient. Now let's continue to see how this shift is not just about replacing jobs. It is about augmenting your jobs and augmenting your skills and helping you to do your job much better. The next step is understanding how Gen AI is growing in the world right now. First, I want you to think about the productivity. Generative AI is unlocking mass productivity gains across multiple sectors. By automating the tasks, by enhancing the decision making process, AI is helping the companies and individuals to achieve more in less time. How? Gen AI is predicted to unlock 38 million jobs by 2028 in Gen AI, in India alone. This shows that AI is not just taking the jobs away, it is opening multiple and hundreds and millions of opportunities and allowing the people to work more and more efficiently. Now you must be thinking about the economic impact. So the market of Gen AI, it is expected to hit more than $50 billion in by 2028 in the as a growth. This massive market expansion shows just how powerful AI has become and how it is shaping the industries. Whether it is content creation, AI powered tools, or business automation, the world is starting to invest heavily in this technology. And now it is the right time for all of you guys to invest in this technology. Now, here's something that might surprise you. Generative AI, it is not just a buzzword or it is not just a technology for the future or for the technical people. It is revolutionizing the fields like healthcare. As you can see on my screen, it is a news from CNN that doctors are already using AI to analyze the medical data, to assist in the diagnostics, and even create treatment plans. It is helping the healthcare professionals to save lives by giving them AI powered tools that improve the accuracy and the speed. So, as you can see, generative AI is everywhere. It is revolutionary around the world, across the industries, across the countries, and in every field from HR to healthcare to technical field. It is not just a trend. It is a force that is changing how we work, how we live, and how we innovate. Now, let's take a look at the market potential of generative AI. So, it is not just about the technology itself. It is about how the technology is shaping the market and the future. If you take a look at this first chart, you will notice the incredible growth of generative AI. From a small share of the total AI market in 2020, it is projected to increase by massive 427% by 2030. This shows that generative AI isn't just a passing trend that will come and pass in a few years. It is rapidly becoming a major and a biggest player in the industry. Let me assure you, by the year 2028 or 2023, generative AI will be one of the biggest players of the industries. Gen A's total share in the global market will grow from 5% in 2020 to a staggering 27% in 2023, and it continues to skyrocket. It is expected to be worth more than $200 billion by 2023. Sorry, by 2030. That's a huge leap. Just imagine the impact this will have on in the industries, the jobs, the technologies as a whole. Generative AI is here to stay and it is going to drive the significant changes. Now, if you take a look at the second graph, it shows the total addressable market for generative AI over the next decade. What is the addressable market? People who can use this technology or people who will be affected by technology. So the market is expected to reach more than $800 billion by 2030 with a steady upward curve indicating onward growth and adoption across different industries. This isn't just about the technology. It is going to impact every aspect, every sector, every corner of every business from marketing to finance to healthcare to machinery industries to beverage industries, everyone. So when we talk about market potential, we talk about massive transformation that happening right before our eyes. And the best part, as I said before already, Gen AI is going to impact every industries. As we move forward, understanding this market potential is very crucial for anyone who is planning to build a career or a business in AI. The question is if you should get involved, but how and when. Now let's talk about something that's on everyone's mind: the careers in generative AI. We have seen how rapidly AI market is growing, but what does this mean for you guys and your career? how Gen AI can help you improve your career, your package, your salaries. To give you a more sense of the booming opportunities, let's take a look at the some of the key data that are fetched today from LinkedIn. LinkedIn searches of AI related posts have more than doubled over the past few years. There's a growing demand for talent in this space and businesses across the world. But it is not just limited to the traditional roles like data scientists or software engineers. If you search for AI alone, there are more than 340,000 jobs available right now in the world. Next, if you search for machine learning, there are more than 2 lakhs jobs available in the worldwide. Now, let's narrow it down specifically to generative AI roles. So these positions, they are growing at an even faster pace. Companies, they are looking for professionals who can create, who can develop, optimize the Gen AI models like those used for the text generation, image synthesis, and predictive analysis. So whether it is marketing, content creation, design, Gen AI is opening new career paths for everyone. Now, speaking of pay, let's talk about the salaries. So roles in generative AI are not only abundant, but they are also very, very rewarding. Depending on the expertise and the region, salaries for these positions can start from $70,000 per year. They can go to $140 per year, and also they can range for $220 per year as well. With senior positions or specialized roles like AI research scientists pushing even higher. What's exciting about this field is that it is not just for those with PhDs or years of experience. Companies are looking for individuals that are talented with practical skills, who can learn quickly, who can adapt to this technology. So, whether you are just starting, you are a fresher, you are a mid level manager, or you have multiple years of experience, there's room for everyone in the Gen AI market. So, if you are looking for diving into the world of AI, the world of research, build innovative generative models, or develop AI powered solution, now it is the perfect time to start shaping your career in this high growth, high rewarding industry. Now, if you want to switch your career to this technology, what are the essential skills for a career in generative AI? So, whether you are just starting out or you are looking to upskill, there are few competencies that you will want to develop. Let's go through one of them. The first one is critical thinking. Generative AI is about creating new content, optimizing the process, and solving complex problems. To do that, critical thinking is a must have skill. You will need to evaluate the data from multiple sources, assess the potential outcomes, and decide how to implement the AI solutions. It is not just about executing the task, it is about thinking strategically, making the decisions based on the data, and constantly refining your approach. Please pay attention. It is about thinking strategically, making decisions, and constantly refining your approach. Why critical thinking is important? In a field that is constantly evolving, you need to think on your feet, you need to anticipate the challenges, and create innovative solutions that can push boundaries of AI. Now, the second one is project management. If you are thinking of developing AI tools or integrating them into a business, project management it becomes an essential skill. So, being able to manage an AI project from conceptualization to deployment, that is very key. So you will need to work cross-functionally with the teams. You will need to define your objectives very clearly. You will need to set the timelines and measure the progress. Why this is important? Successful AI implementation, it often requires collaboration between data scientists, then the infrastructure guys, the engineers, the marketeers, and even more. So being a strong project manager, it ensures that these teams are aligned and they are working towards the same goals. The third one, the most important, it is the prompt engineering. So as Gen AI tools like the GPT-3 or image generators, they become more popular. Knowing how to craft the perfect prompt is extremely valuable skill. This involves this involves understanding more understanding the models, knowing how to craft the prompt. So why this is important? The better your prompts, the better your prompt engineering skill is, the better the AI will perform. The better you will put in the output as a prompt, the better you will get as an output. So if you're using Gen AI models for content creation or for problem solving, crafting the right prompt can make the difference between mediocre and excellent outcomes. For example, instead of asking generative AI, generate a marketing email, a more refined prompt would be like write a persuasive marketing email targeting the millennials for a new eco-friendly product. So this prompt, it is more refined. And the last essential skill is machine learning. Of course, machine learning is the heart of generative AI. So having a solid understanding of the ML algorithms such as neural networks, decision trees, reinforcement learning, it is very essential if you are looking to develop or optimize the Gen AI models. Whether you are building a model from scratch, you are fine tuning one, or you are recreating one, ML is the backbone of many generative AI models. Why this is important? Without a foundational understanding of machine learning, it will be very hard to understand how the generative AI models are working in the background. Because Gen AI is a black box concept. You don't know how it is working in the background. So you need transparency. You need to understand how it is working and how to improve them for the better results. For many roles in AI, ML, it is a very non-negotiable skill. So let's recap this. To recap, here are the essential skills. First, what you need critical thinking to solve the complex problems. Second, you need the project management to bring AI projects from concept to reality. Third, you need the prompt engineering to harness the full potential of AI. And at last, you need machine learning to refine and build intelligent algorithms. So these skills, they will help you stay ahead the curve and become a valuable player to rapidly grow in the world of Gen AI. Now let's see where to apply these skills. So now that we have covered the skills for career in Gen AI, let's dive into how generative AI is being applied in different domains. Whether you are in HR, compliance, cybersecurity, digital marketing, or even your day-to-day life, AI is making a very big and very significant impact. For example, first, HR and talent acquisition. So it is revolutionizing the talent acquisition. Imagine AI tools that can automatically screen the resumes, that can rank the candidates based on the job fit, and even generate interview questions tailored to specific roles. By automating this initial process of recruitment, AI it saves lot amount of time and ensures that the HR professionals can focus on building relationships with the candidates. It is making recruitment faster, smarter, and more accurate. Next, the L&D. AI is helping organizations to build personalized learning experience from employees. With Gen AI, companies can automatically generate training materials. It can training materials. It can design customized learning path and create interactive content that adjusts based on the learner's progress. Next, we have the compliance. In the compliance space, next we have the compliance. In the compliance space, Gen AI helps businesses navigate through the complex regulations. AI tools, it can generate the compliance reports, it can flag the potential issues and also analyze the legal documents. Next, we have the cybersecurity. When it comes to cybersecurity, generative AI is an invaluable technology. Why? It can help in detecting the threats, automating the responses, and even predicting the future vulnerabilities. Next, the digital marketing. AI, it is used in content generation, optimizing the campaigns, and personalizing the customer experiences. So whether it is about writing an ad copy, or creating blog or designing personalized email campaigns. AI is helping the marketers who work smarter, not harder. So by automating these processes, businesses can scale their marketing efforts while maintaining the quality and the relevance. Next, the business strategy and decision making. AI is used to analyze vast amounts of data to generate the predictive models and help inform their strategic decisions. AI, it can identify the trends, it can simulate multiple business scenarios, and it can provide recommendations based on the data-driven insights. This enables business leaders to make more informed decisions faster. So it is not just about the businesses. Gen AI, it is also improving our day-to-day life. From AI-powered assistants, content recommendations, personalized shopping experiences, AI is making daily life much easier. Whether it is you planning your day or you are offering personalized suggestions, it is becoming a part of our everyday routine, making it more convenient and more efficient and more reachable to each one of you. So as you can see, Gen AI, it is everywhere. Whether you are HR, compliance manager, L&D manager, cybersecurity, digital marketer, or even managing your personal life, Gen AI, it is enhancing the efficiency, it is saving the time and unlocking the new possibilities. The applications, they are vast and the potentials, they are limitless. Now, let's explore some real life implementation of the generative AI. So, I have four case studies for you. These case studies will give you a concrete example of how Gen AI it is being used around the world to solve complex problems. First, our first case study is JP Morgan, a leader in the financial service. Now, please notice all the industries that I have taken as case studies here. JP Morgan, they have developed an LLM suite that harness the power of Gen AI to assist in financial analysis. They have integrated AI into their trading and financial platforms, allowing them to analyze massive amounts of market data, generate real-time insights, and make data-driven decisions faster. Next, Unilever. Unilever, as we all know, it is a global leader in the consumer goods industry and their use of Gen AI for talent acquisition. Unilever, they have revolutionized their recruitment process by integrating AI into almost every step of hiring, from resume screening to conducting candidate assessments. Next, Coca-Cola Y3000, an AI product in product innovation. So Coca-Cola's Y3000, it is very interesting. Coca-Cola used Gen AI to design limited edition beverage. Coca-Cola is a beverage industry. So this was groundbreaking project where Coca-Cola used AI to create a new drink by analyzing the global customer preferences, current beverage trends, and flavor data. The Y3000 drink, it was generated by using AI algorithms that combined through vast amounts of historical data and consumer feedback to identify the flavor profile that will appeal most to modern customers or in the near future. So next we have Siemens using the AI for predictive maintenance. Siemens, as we all know, is a global giant that has leveraged Gen AI for predictive maintenance in manufacturing and industrial operations. One of the biggest challenges in manufacturing is the unexpected breakdown of machines that can lead to very costly repairs and very downtime. So Siemens, how it used AI, it generated an AI model that can predict when the machines or when the equipments are likely to fail based on their real-time data from sensors. For example, this machine, it is going to fail in the 6 months. Next machine, it is going to fail in the 10 months. Or this machine, it is going to break after 2 or 3 years. So what do we see across these case studies? Gen AI, it is not just limited to one industry or one type of industry. It is helping the finance companies make faster decisions, allowing global brands to recruit better talent, and aiding the product innovation, creating in the creative fields and revolutionizing the manufacturing industry. So each of these case studies, if you have noticed, the first case study was JP Morgan Investment Banking. Second one was Unilever, the product industry. Third one was Coca-Cola, the beverage industry. Lastly, we had the Siemens, the manufacturing industry. This is showing that generative AI, it is transforming everywhere in every kind of industry. It is not just assisting the technical people only. Now, coming back to square one, if you remember, I asked you guys a question, what is generative AI? So, in very, very, very simple terms, generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence technology that can create new content. Whether it is text, it is images, it is music, it is videos, it is code, whatever. It is based on the patterns it has learned from existing data, it can create new content. For example, if you gave a prompt, write a blog post about AI, and there you go, voila. It will use what it has learned to generate a completely new and unique piece of text. So generative AI, it works in the background by understanding the data it has trained on and then creating something new based on the understanding. Think of Gen AI, as I tell everyone, think of generative AI as your personal assistant that can help you in anything, in any problem. It is not just about copying what it has seen. It is generating the original outputs, whether for businesses, creativity, or solving real world problems. That is generative AI in a nutshell. AI that creates everything new. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the real power of generative AI. We talked about how it is growing, how it is changing the industries. Let's dive into some examples that showcase how powerful and transformative this technology is. So I will showcase 3 examples of Gen AI tools that are making a huge impact. First, let's talk about Gamma, a AI-powered tool designed to create stunning presentations with minimal effort. Now, let me ask you guys a question. For example, if you want to create a presentation using the traditional method, how long would it take you guys? Please answer in the chat box. How long would it take? For example, you want to create a presentation on introduction to generative AI. So how long would it take you guys to create a presentation on generative AI? Please answer in the chat box. 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 2 days, 3 days. Okay, so someone has answered 5 or 6 hours maybe. So now introducing Gamma. It is a revolutionary tool that can help people with PPT generation. Simply click on create new, click on generate, enter the topic. For example, my topic is introduction to generative AI. I'll click enter. It will create a outline for me. Introduction, what is Gen AI, how it works, key types of Gen AI, real world applications, business impact and challenges, and future of Gen AI. It will ask me to choose a theme. For example, I chose this or I will choose this. It will ask me how I want. I want a very brief text, I want very medium, or I want very detailed. Images, how I want. AI generated stock photos, web images, image licenses, free to use commercially, and I'll click on generate. Now I want everyone in the meeting to pay very close attention on how it is generating the presentation. Please everyone pay a close attention on how it will generate. Isn't that great? Are you guys seeing this? How it is generating the presentations? Please let me know your thoughts on this in the chat box on how it is creating the presentations. 5 hours of work in 5 minutes. Simply refine this and you can simply download this into your laptops. How's this? There you go. You have the entire presentation on your screen. You can download this, you can use this, you can edit this, whatever you want to do. Any questions in this? Next, we have Napkin AI. So, Napkin is another wonderful tool for creating visualizations. Many people who write blogs or who are posting blogs, they struggle with generating content or generating visualizations. Now, let's use Gen AI here. For example, I'll simply copy this. You have a text and you want to visualize that text. Simply paste your text in Napkin, click on the visualize button, and it will give you hundreds of visualizations of the text. There you go. Please let me know your thoughts on this in the chat box. It will give you hundred of visualizations options. Choose whatever you want. Okay, for example, this. You can download this image as well. Next, something that I guess many people are familiar with, ChatGPT. How ChatGPT works? Simply input any prompt and you will get the output. For example, generate an email for leave. So there you go. It will generate an email for a leave. Now this is very, very simple. Now let's ask it to do something very hard that we think. Generate a blog on generative AI jobs in 2027. So it will write a blog on exploring the evolving landscape of Gen AI jobs in 2027. There you go. Also, it is giving you all in the document format if you check properly. This is heading 1, this is normal text, this is heading 3, this is heading 4. You can simply copy and paste this in the document and you can post your blogs. Now, this is a very simple trick. So, simply generate a blog from Gen AI, copy this text, generate a visualization from Napkin AI, and there you go. You have your own blog that isn't plagiarized from anywhere. You can simply post this and you can post this on LinkedIn or wherever, whatever platform you're using. Now, let's give it something else. Uh, Generate a policy for me on Posh. So it will generate a policy for you guys in on Posh very quickly. Now let's shift our focus to the presentation back again. Likewise, we have ChatGPT, we have Julius AI, we have Microsoft Copilot. Now, as we have seen the potential of Gen AI, imagine how these tools can transform your daily tasks, help you scale your efforts, and unlock new possibilities. As we explore the potential of Gen AI, it is important to address some of the myths. There are multiple myths in the society that Gen AI it is for only tech experts. So this is most common, but people with deep knowledge of coding and algorithms, it is for just them only. So this myth may have been true in the early days, but it is no longer the case. In reality, generative AI is accessible to everyone. Today, Gen AI tools, they are designed to be user friendly and to be accessible to everyone, to be accessible to people with no technical background. Whether you are marketing, HR, education, you can easily start using tools. You can easily start using these tools with minimal steps. Second myth is that generative AI requires deep coding knowledge. But it is the myth is it is easy to think that if you can't write complex code, AI might be out of your reach. But in reality, Gen AI, it has a very user friendly interface. It comes with easy to use drag and drop interfaces and pre-trained models that can allow anyone to create, generate, and interact with AI without writing a single line of code. So as you can see, these myths about Gen AI being restricted to tech experts or requiring deep coding skills, they are far away from the truth. The reality is that Gen AI is for everyone and it is designed to be accessible and as user friendly as possible. Now that we have cleared up these misconceptions, let's move forward and explore how you can start generative AI in your own life. So this is a very basic roadmap for generative AI. We begin with the foundation, introduction to generative AI. If you are just getting started, this is where you will learn the basics of AI. Next, you will dive into machine learning. This is a part of AI that is focused on teaching machines to learn from data. Next, deep learning. After ML, we will move to the deep learning. This is specialized area of machine learning that uses AI to write complex patterns and relationships in data. Then introduction to Gen AI. Now, as you have the foundation of AI, ML, DL, it is time to jump in the Gen AI. Here you will learn about the algorithms, models, and generate new content. Then LLMs, prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is all about learning how to effectively communicate with the AI model to get the best results. Remember, garbage in, garbage out. If you can write a prompt properly, you will never get a proper output. Then the ethical considerations. So as we move forward, it is very crucial to understand the ethical implications of AI. You will explore the concepts like bias, privacy, and impact of AI on society. At last, the challenges, limitations, and future trends. So as you can see, Gen AI has a very clear pathway for anyone looking to dive in. Whether you are just starting out or you are already familiar with AI, following this roadmap will help you build a very solid foundation and become proficient on Gen AI. The future is very bright in AI, and with the right steps, you can be a part of it. Now, let me introduce you to Nevalista, your one step solution for all AI things and technology certifications. So, as Novelvista, as Sejal already introduced in the beginning, we have collaborated with GSDC. So, at Novelvista and GSDC, we are committed to empowering the professionals with the skills, knowledge, and certifications that they need to excel in the fast evolving tech, especially in areas like Gen AI and machine learning. Our certifications, they are offered to help you stay ahead of the curve, ensuring that you are equipped with the right tools. Now, why to choose us? First, comprehensive learning. We provide end-to-end training solutions and we cover almost everything from fundamentals to advanced applications, ensuring a very well-rounded understanding of AI. Second, industry recognized certifications. Our certifications, they are highly valued by leading companies and industries. By earning a GSDC certification, you are showing your commitment to excellence and industry relevant skills. So at GSDC and Nolistra, we believe in creating future ready professionals and we are here to guide you in every step of it. If you see on my screen, we have multiple certifications on Gen AI. For example, Gen AI in software development, risk and compliance, finance, project management, marketing, business, cybersecurity, retail, HR and L&D, and Gen AI Foundation, and many more. Now, what are our offerings? What are we offering with the certification? So at Novelista and at GSDC, we believe in offering a very structured and a very comprehensive learning experience that will help you excel in generative AI. Here's what you will get. Pay a very close attention, please. First, a globally valid certification with two attempts. Our certifications, they are recognized globally, so you can be confident that generative AI credentials will be valuable no matter whether where your career takes you. Plus, you get two attempts to pass the exams, ensuring that you have every chance to succeed and earn your certifications. Then, e-learning library access and ebook. With 24/7 access and our e-learning library and course You can learn at your own pace, revisit the key concepts, and build a solid foundation on Gen AI. Then, weekly live sessions. Our weekly live sessions, they offer a chance to interact with the experienced trainers who are experts in Gen AI. Next, one-on-one connect. With a world-class SME panel, we provide one-on-one sessions with our SMEs that are the subject matter experts or the trainers. This personalized guidance, it allows you to discuss specific challenges you might be facing, ensuring you receive individual attention you need to fully understand complex topics. This is something that is only provided by GSDC and Noelista and nowhere around in any corner of the world. Last, to ensure that you are very fully prepared, we offer practice exams that stimulate to real world exam conditions, allowing you to gauge your progress. Additionally, you will have AI generated capstone projects which will help you to apply the skills that you have learned in practical and hands on way. Finally, we provide AI interview practice platform to help you confidentially prepare for AI related jobs. So our learning pathway, let's see, okay, something in the chat box. Okay. So our learning pathway, it is designed to take you from beginner to advanced to a very structured content and plenty of opportunities to practice and engage with the material. We ensure that by the end of our course, you are not only certified, but you are equipped with the practical skills you need to engage and excel in Gen AI. Join us today and start your journey towards mastering Gen AI. As we continue to explore our benefits of Gen AI course, let's take a look at some of the success stories from the professionals who have completed our programs and received certifications. For example, Mr. Ankur Mukherjee, he recently completed a certification on Gen AI Professional. Next, uh, Mr. Alexander, he completed the certification on Gen AI from Brignes. Then we have John, he completed a certification on Prompt Engineering and Gen AI Professional. Then we have Tiffany, we have Eric, we have John, we have Tam. So we have people from all across the globe who have completed our certifications. And as of now, we have certified more than 1.5 lakh professionals. So these are few of the many success stories from professionals who have taken our Gen AI course. At GSDC and at Noelista, we are very proud to be a part of their journey toward mastering AI and advancing their careers. Join us today and be a part of the Gen AI revolution. So we pride ourselves on offering a globally recognized certification in Gen AI. This certification, it is designed to give you a competitive edge in the industry, providing you with real skills and credibility needed to excel in the fast growing field. Why this matters? We have a globally valid certification. Our certification, it is recognized in over 100 worlds around the countries. Whether you are North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, you can be confident that the GSDC certificate will be valued by the employers across borders. Wide range. As of today, more than 1.5 lakh professionals have been certified by GSDC in generative AI and related fields. This global network of professionals is a testament to quality and the impact of our certification program. Last but not least, the industry recognition. Our certification, it is backed by the industry leaders and widely accepted by the top companies worldwide. So that's it from my side. Thank you everyone for taking the time to join today's session on Gen AI. We hope you found the session very valuable and that you are excited to start your journey with Gen AI. At Noelista and at GSDC, we are committed to helping you grow, learn, and succeed in the world of AI. If you have any questions or you need further guidance, don't hesitate to reach out. We are here to support you every day. Best of luck, and we look forward to seeing you in our courses. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Now I open the platform to questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop all your questions or queries in the chat box. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you everyone for being a great audience.